Good day, friends. Um, my nose is giving me trouble today. It's very inflamed. I've been bloated all morning. I just woke up like sneezing a ton. But I drank 20 ounces of water, which I infused with the intention of helping to reduce the inflammation of my sinuses. And so 20 ounces of water, and then I ate a whole orange, and I made tea. I set my coffee aside, made tea. And with all of that, I am hoping that this will get better. Listen to that wind howl. All right. Let's see. Is it the same thing calling out now as before? I started this already, but couldn't breathe, so we're back at it. It is the same deck calling out as before, so we'll see. Pretty, lovely. All right. Okay. Mary Magdalene coming out again. Sacred vessel, you are the answer, be guided to your purpose. And sacred vessel is what's really standing out to me right now. And Serapis Bey, paradigm shift, activation, to grow, make the necessary change. Well, for me, in this instance, right now, the necessary change that I needed to make, honestly, was to fill my body with what it needed. The hydration, the vitamin C, the warm tea. And normally I would have just kept drinking the coffee because I love it and it's delicious. It's my favorite way to start the day, and it's my I really find so much peace and contentedness and joy and inner warmth in my morning cup of coffee. But it was going to keep dehydrating me, and it's got milk in it, which I didn't need to keep consuming. So again, I'm so sorry about my nose. But anyways, that for me, that was a paradigm shift, because I normally wouldn't have done that. And sacred vessel, a reminder that I need to keep this vessel of mine in peak condition so that the divine can come through. The winds did shift dramatically last night, and so I'm sure that's playing a factor in why I woke up so inflamed. Okay, and I just got a flash of the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, this is wild. I think Dylan was talking about this on his page the other day. And spoiler if you haven't seen it, but they do totally like off the wall things in order to shift themselves into, or almost like receive the downloaded information from another version of themselves. And so sometimes you have to make the necessary changes in order to be able to shift into the version of yourself that can be the vessel. You can't, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. can't keep doing that. You know, if you want the results to change, you have to do something to change them. And you're the only one who can do it. You can't even sit around and like wait for someone else to come along and change it, because they're not going to. Sorry about my nose. I'm breathing better though. I am breathing better than I was before. I'm hearing such an interesting noise. Well, okay. Buddha came out before. I just wonder if, you know, it was about heightened awareness. And then I used that heightened awareness to make some tea. My awareness of what I needed to do in the moment. Nope, but green Tara, healing light. Wellness unfolding. Know that healing is a journey. Is it up top or is it down below? I think what I'm hearing is coming from up there. I don't know why I'm so pulled by it, but healing is a journey. There's a part in the Tao Te Ching that says something about the sage getting over sickness simply from like being fed up with sickness, you know, like once you are sick of being sick, you stop being sick. And there's a lot to unpack there. But anyways, I appreciate that healing light just came out. Again, you have to make the necessary changes in order to heal yourself so that you can be the sacred vessel. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. See what's standing out right now. Let's see. Try and make this a little, I don't know, more convenient or whatever. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the deck that was standing out. One of my favorites. I think, is this my first Oracle card deck? I think it is. I think this is the first deck that I got that wasn't a tarot deck. Hi, plant. Okay. What'll I... Making the necessary change in order to be the sacred vessel, in order to heal yourself, in order to be the sacred vessel, but also so that that sacred vessel can perform its purpose of healing others. You stood out. If you were standing out to me, you wanted to be pulled from. What message do you have for us? Break the chain. Ancestral healing. And now I'm being pinged to like the body keeps the score, right? So maybe if you have your own like health issues that's going on right now, maybe these health issues aren't even yours, and you've identified with them for so long because like you've had the symptoms, or because your family's had it, and so someone told you that you might have it, and so you got it in your head that you might have it. I saw something this morning about, I don't know, some medicine causing cancer, and I was like, because of the placebo effect, just telling people that alone could make them like believe that they have it, which could like think their way into getting it. You might think that you have genetic or hereditary like issues, health issues that aren't even yours, and you can break the chain. Make the necessary changes. You know, it's up to you to shift that paradigm. It's up to you to change the pattern. It's up to you to become aware of it and make choices accordingly. Oh my gosh. And it literally says healing. I didn't even see that before. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. We have another one from this deck. The star dragons are standing out again. I love this deck. Okay. The colors, just like all the different colors on this card are standing out to me right now. In particular, I was thinking about the red on here in the root chakra, and the green over here in the heart center. But all of the colors on this are just reminding me that like you might be out of an alignment within yourself. You know, your chakra system might be out of alignment, and sometimes that just involves making other choices in your life, you know. Not making the choices like with the intention of fixing the chakra that's out of alignment, but just by making other choices that you need to make anyways. You know, if you need to speak your truth to someone, speak your truth. And like the choice of finally speaking your truth instead of staying silent about it is what's going to help bring your throat chakra back into alignment. You know, if you I don't have any other examples right now, but it doesn't have to be specifically to like fix the problem, because even that's just focusing on the fact that there is a problem, and it's not a problem, it's just the state of things right now. You know, it's not good or bad, it just is the way that it is. But the way that you react to it and the way that your body responds to it from your perspective may seem good or bad, and so it's up to you to make the necessary choices that are in your own best interest so that you feel good. Got one sitting over here. Knowledge. I don't know if that was supposed to Dragon for this final message on healing, on bringing ourselves into alignment within ourselves for our health. Being aware that the body keeps the score. Being aware that that pain that you're feeling in your leg might be connected to something from when you were a child that you don't even remember, but your body's holding on to it. Okay. Come on. I see the one that's standing out. This is the one that's standing out. Enlightenment, moving forward. This one came out the other day, right? Moving forward from that position of health. Again, like we've been saying this whole time, waking up to, like, the enlightenment in this case, the awakening in this case, is waking up to the fact that your health doesn't have to remain that way just because it's been so. Like, you can literally, Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, The Placebo Effect, like, you can, the mind has such power over the body, so much more than we like to admit sometimes. And sometimes the only thing that's stopping you from fully for your body to fully accept it is the fact that your mind is still in denial. Sometimes you just have to, like, I don't know, fall into the radical belief in miracles. You know, radical belief in just things totally, there doesn't have to be a rhyme or reason, you know? It's like when you manifest something, you're not manifesting all of the steps in between now and the goal. You're manifesting the goal. You're focused on the goal. And you're going to make the necessary changes between now and the goal, or do the necessary work and stuff like that, but, like, that's not what's to be focused on, okay? So you can focus on fully accepting and believing that you are healthy, that you are healing. Okay, here's a good one. We were just talking about, my love and I were just talking about I am statements the other day. And I was like, going back to the Bible, like, when God in the Bible said, like, I am that I am. And what I take that to mean is that God, source, the universe, the all-knowing, all-understanding consciousness of the everything, isn't over there saying, you are this, and you are that, and, you know, you are rich, you are poor, you are healthy, you are unhealthy. It's not like that. I am that I am, which means that anything that we say, I am blank, God said, I am that I am. If you say, I am tired, God said, I am that. I am tired. I am that. I am that you say you are. And you are the, you know, so, like, from the perspective of the atoms in your body, like, you are the universe. You are the God of all of the little bitty, like, cells and stuff and everything going on in your body and your neurons. And so if you start to say things like, I am healthy, your body's going to start to go, oh, I am that I am. I am healthy. I am that. And if you don't feel healthy enough to say and fully, with full belief state, I am healthy, then you say, I am healing. I am healing. I am getting better. I am in less pain than I was before. And to move forward from those identifications, to move forward from those things which we identified with the past that just go to continue to feed that pattern that is out of alignment for us, right? It's like everything that we say and think about ourselves is building the greater, I don't know, it's building the whole. It's building the whole that we are, even if you don't take it that extra step in how we're all one and we're all connected, even if you just look at it within your own self, like your thoughts and emotions create the environment that your body not just exists in, but aligns with. That's why like meditation and stuff, the power of the mind is so powerful, is that your body doesn't know the difference in whether something is actually really experienced or if it's just something that you've imagined. And the more that you continue to imagine yourself being healthy or healing, the healthier you're gonna get, the more you're gonna continue to heal. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Is she running in her sleep? I saw your little legs moving. I think. I do that a lot. Too much sometimes. I think I'm gonna leave this here. Yeah. Thank you for joining this message that has turned out to be about healing. Making the right choices to properly take care of this sacred vessel that we are, so that we can fully embody who we want to be. Let go of the old patterns, let go of the old story. And understand the true power and ability that you have in taking part in writing a new one, in writing the new story for yourself. If you were going to write the story of your life, what would you want it to look like? Not what would you want to get rid of, not what do you not want, but if you were going to write the story of your life, what would you want it to look like? Go from there. Start from zero. I love doing that. I love starting with let go of the past. It's not like I'm gonna forget the lessons that I learned. I mean, I might, and then if I forget the lessons that I learned, then I'm just gonna relearn them again. But to just start every day like you've got a blank slate, like you don't have to hold on to anything from any moment before now. You can literally restart that story right now. And if you start writing that story with you as the healthy main character, then so it will be. Be very aware of your I am statements. I am that I am. Everything that you say you are, your body becomes. Okay. Thanks. Have a good day.